we had to do a bunch of assessments. So somewhere in the order of over 1,100 different locations we went to, and we worked for FEMA, we worked for the president, and we worked for governors and mayors. And we said, what do you think your demand is going to be? And based on a lot of the modeling that's been in this room here, we were able to understand when the peak curve was, but we also were able to understand where's the bed shortage. So then these 1,100 facilities, right now today, sir, we're actually executing 32 different facilities. That's on the order of merit of about 16,000 beds. 8 of those are all done. We've still got a lot more to complete. And in the next week and a half, we're going to complete about 15 more facilities. We've got some pending. Some mayors and governors are still wondering, do they have enough bed space? And what's important here is we need a very agile plan. You can't do something 3 weeks ago and think that this is going to continue to stay, because this virus gets a vote. And this entire team, the federal government, has tried to be as agile as they can, supporting those states and those governors. The beauty of the plan, though, is it doesn't have to be built by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. So we designed about an extra 52 facilities. We gave those to the governors, and I've got to be very, very laudatory to the governors. They then imposed and put a lot of those on the ground and did those themselves. So let's go to, I'm just going to show you some real simple pictures here. Go to the next slide if you don't mind. So this is an example of the Javits Center, and you've heard the president talk about it quite a few times. This one, about 2,100 bed spaces. What you get is about a 11 or 12-foot square cubicle. There is lights in there. There's a nurse call, so if you need to be able to call the nurse station. There are nurse stations throughout. There's pharmacies throughout. This one started as non-COVID, but then we came back in and put in central oxygen. So everybody has oxygen right behind their bed to be able to take care of those patients. And again, built this one, about 1,000 patients treated. Let's go to the next one. I was up in Detroit with Governor Whitmer, and she walked us through and told us her intent. Here's where she needed to do this in the TCF Center. You'll see all the cubicles that are laid out. This is right in the middle of a convention floor where there might be like a boat show or a car show, and then went in and built 970 different capabilities there. And again, a lot of great work by my guys in the Corps of Engineers and the rest of the mayors and the city's team all pulling together. Let's go to the next one. This is called the McCormick Place. Governor Pritzker sat us down. He said, here's kind of our intent of what you want to do. Mayor Lightfoot walked us through, and we went into another large convention center. This is actually 3,000 bed spaces, a very, very large build, and got this one done in a relatively short time. And then here's another one that kind of helps you understand the dynamic here. Go to the next one, please. This is in Miami Beach, and I flew in to see Governor DeSantis. And my guys had kind of scoped out about 450 beds, and he said, Todd, how long is it going to take to build this? And we kind of said probably till the 27th of April. And he went to his health people, and he said, how long do you need? And they said, the day we need this is the 21st of April. And I told my guys, you don't have till the 27th. Figure out how to get it done by the 20th. This is where you don't get to build to be able to have the perfect solution. You got to be able to get the mission essential done. Lives are on the line here, and we've got to be able to get everything done to be able to save those lives. And let's go to the last one here. This is one we're doing right now, Colorado. This is in Denver, another gigantic convention center. You'll see all the different cubicles here to be able to just bring in that oxygen, 6-inch copper pipe that comes in, and it's all piped throughout the entire convention center, 6 miles of pipe that's able to go in to be able to make that happen. And in closing, I just want to be able to say that we are very, very focused in the Corps of Engineers getting this done. But this is all about the team, the federal team, the state team, the local team, the vice president's task force, and a lot of the people sitting here have informed us of how fast we need to go. And it goes back to, again, all the governors and the mayors that make this happen. But I want to reiterate, President Trump has called me 3 times, and Secretary Esper has been on the phone at least one of those times and said, what else do we need to do to set you up for success? Is there any other knobs we can turn to be able to help you go? And you think about that equation of those 3 S's, I think that with the federal government and the mayors and the cities here, we've effectively taken that first S out of the equation. And so I can't tell you, of all the things I've done in my career, this is a noble calling to be able to step up and save American lives. So with that, sir, I thank you very much.
Fantastic, Jeff. Thank you.